What's going on, YouTube? A little bit different of a video today. Today is going to be about music. You guys have been talking to me during different live streams and stuff in the chat and in the comments, and you guys have been telling me that you really want to see how the recording process actually works from my end, like how, you know, the process I go through and how I record and how I get my songs completed and everything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make a video showing you guys exactly how I do it. I'm not going to, have it completely the same exact length as it would be as, being in the studio recording it all, all day. I'll just give you guys the idea of how it works and everything. So as you can see, I put everything right here on the table so we can, do everything kind of like close together, and I can like explain things and it should work out good and everything like that. So, I mean, if you're here normally for gaming or something, this is probably not going to be your thing, so you might want to leave. Maybe you'll like it, who knows, I don't know. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over a song that I just actually posted. It was called The Forgotten. There's certain things with that song that I'm not happy with, so I'll go ahead and explain that stuff, and then we'll get right into the video and show how I'm going to redo the song basically and fix that, and you guys can see the process. So, well, as you can see, I've been showing my room around here, the little this little studio area, whatever, the music video, where the music video magic happens, So yeah, this is the little headquarters for Music Vidiot. All the music and all the streaming and videos, everything happens right in here. And stuff happens right over there too. Anyway, thank you guys all for jumping in. My name is Danny Coldblood, aka My Music Vidiot, and we are going to jump right in to the music of The Forgotten. Okay, so let's start off with what I'm unhappy with my first mix, my first, production of the song. And it's gonna come right in the beginning here. I don't like certain tones of my vocals, and I think my vocals are too loud. We'd have to jump.
It's another day, but everything feels wrong this time. Me and you can run away and be forgotten. I can't think, I can't sleep, I won't dream tonight.
They need to be lowered a little bit, and I don't like those tones. Like,
because I don't feel fine this time.
And that there too. Like, okay, I don't like how shaky I was. Like, I don't feel fine. I was too shaky on it. And then this time, and then it goes into like, no. That's not happening again. I don't know. That was kind of like in the moment. I was stoned. Whatever. Not doing that again. And then there's certain things with the levels of the drums, because I remember when I did the drums, there's usually two ways you could do drums. You can record it directly onto the machine. Okay, that's the machine where everything goes right onto. Playing the actual drums, or plugging into an electric set and playing, on that. Or you can create them on the computer, and for just for the whole entire aspect of convenience, I do it on the computer for most of the time. Like, not that I can't play it on the real drums. It's just, it's hard to get everything going around. So it just cuts a lot of bullshit out when you want to get something done. So basically, the drums, if you listen closely, the crash cymbal is just so damn loud. I had to lower the drums so much in the mix because of that crash cymbal. There's parts where you can barely even hear what the drums are doing in the song, and I don't want that. The song turned out to be a really good song. It has so much potential. I don't want to just not... I can't just listen to it now ever and know that it could be that much better. I can hear what it could be, and you guys are going to see that too. And at the end of this video, what I'll do is I'll show you guys both versions. I'll play the version that I originally had, and then I'll play the version that you guys get to watch being created in this video right now. So, let me show you what I'm talking about. See that cymbal? That psh, too friggin' loud. See, now you can barely hear the drums.
Me and you can run away and be forgotten.
And it gets even worse down the line here. just sounds like someone smacking their balls on their fucking leg. Like, slap, 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 slap. You hear it? Slapping balls. So, you guys see what I'm talking about? So, basically, I want to go ahead and go through all that shit and fix it all. And I'm going to basically re-record everything except for the drums. The drums we're just going to go ahead and tweak the volumes of. So let's go ahead and do that. We got to jump on to the, what am I doing here? The PC. Okay. So here we are on the PC. What I'll probably do to make it easier for you, instead of holding this camcorder like this, because this is going to be a pain in my ass, I'm probably just going to go into the whatchamacallit, and have you guys, I'm going to record what I see on my monitor, so you guys can just see it as I'm doing it and talking about it. And then once we get the drums tuned up and figured out with levels, we'll throw it onto the mixer right here, okay, because everything goes onto the mixer. Then after the drums, then we record the guitars and everything and the piano all over again, mix it. Then after it's all mixed and good as a one leveled track, then we do the vocals, and then we we go from there. So I'll explain what all this stuff is. You'll probably know my equipment more than I do by the end of this video. And you're going to see how ghetto my shit actually is and how obsolete it is. But, given that fact that it is old and obsolete and half broken and not working correctly, the fact that I can even come out with something that sounds halfway decent is something to be proud of, I guess, in my situation, because you're going to see all the problems I'm going to have because of the crap and obsolete issues I have to deal with and stuff that people normally don't have to deal with nowadays. They just, their computer and they're good. So let's get right into it. Hopefully I'm not talking too much. I'm just trying to explain everything because you guys want to know. You guys have been asking, so I'm going to just try to be very thorough. So let's go right into the drums, and we're going to fix those up. And this is on a computer program called Fruity Loops. It's a pretty good program. I've been using it a long time, many years. So let's go into Fruity Loops, and we'll fix these drums. Okay, so now we're in Fruity Loops. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the file. I think I've forgotten. Okay. Now this is my arrangement. Okay. Each number here, see 27, number 8, 29. Each one's a different pattern here. As you can see on the left, there's different names I put, or just called whatever. And so I can click on pattern, and I can listen to what each pattern is. Go ahead and change anything I want to. Each one of these are a different sound. So we're gonna go to where the drums kick in. We're gonna go to song, because this is our song. These are our patterns. So we're gonna go over to where it kicks in, which is right here, I believe, right? Okay, that crash is too fucking loud. So now we're on pattern 21. This is the one that we're using for that part of the song. I'm gonna find that crash. Here's the crashes. Okay, so we need to change the volume on these crashes. It's a lot better of a sound for me, in my opinion. Okay, and then the parts where the drums change, they went into weak sauce. So we gotta they're not gonna be the same instruments. Like I'm using this kick drum, and that would all that stuff for this number. For this part of the song. But this part of the song has different drums that are being used, so those volumes are not as loud or as even with these volumes. And so you can hear the inconsistency volume-wise, and it bothers the shit out of me, so that's going to get fixed. Alright. Let's hear it in succession now. From the one to the other. See, I think those cymbals are still too loud. There, that was a problem. That sounds a lot better. This part was fine. Okay, so hopefully this mix that we got right now is a good, better, solid, fit for the song. Okay, so now we just gotta put the drums onto the mixer and start recording the instruments. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is turn it on. And I'm also going to turn this on as well. And I'll explain what this is in a little bit. It's basically just a link between my voice and my guitars and the piano and stuff from the actual instrument to the mixer. It's like the middle link, and that is able to do different stuff. I could put different effects, different cool sounding stuff with the sounds that come directly built in that box, and the different options it has. So I'll show you guys about that. That's pretty cool. But what I do use it for is the aux capability. It has an aux cord, and what I do is I just take the aux cord and I plug it in here, and I have the other end of the aux connected to my phone. And the fastest way for me to do this is just to throw the drum track up on the Powerful Eye reverb page just for a second, so I can take my phone and put it on here. I'll show you how that happens. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to start a new song. So we're going to go to Song, New, and then we're going to do 16 audio tracks. So we're able to use each one of these. There's nothing that's preloaded on there for any other reason. And it's like, it's digital, yeah, like it's got a screen and stuff, but I'm basically doing everything analog, like with physically, moving the faders. There's not even faders if you look. They're not there anymore. I took them out to clean them and then they got lost. So like there's like little sticks sticking out of the thing, and then I just adjust those, It's a work in progress, man. I've been doing this for a while though. All right, so we start 16 audio tracks. Hit go. It starts a new song, and then what I want to do is I got to go onto the phone and go to the reverb site. As you can see, I put the Powerful Eye Forgotten Drums on here, right? So as you can hear. So what I do is plug this into my phone, and then the other side of it, like I said, goes into the aux. So now we have that being fed into here. So now to get it from here to here, okay, from there to there, we have this cord being our output, which is going to go directly into the mixer as our first track, okay? So that's the first track. We need to turn this off because it's an effect. We don't need effects. What we're going to do is the last 4 tracks are stereo. As you can see, they're combined numbers, 9, 10, 11, 12, and these are all single. So these are all good for just like regular mono tracks, but anything recorded on here goes directly into stereo. So any kind of like backbone of a song, like drums or any kind of thing you have, I always put onto a bounce track, I guess you can call it, first. So what I do is I'll get it ready, boom, and check the volume of the actual song throughout the with the phone. So turn the input up. Now what I'm doing is I'm looking to see if these lines go above digital 0. If they hit this line and go above it, that's bad. It's going to make it sound horrible and clipping and everything. So I'm going to raise this input up as much as I can without it gonna, without making it or having it go past that mark. So right about there should be a good sweet spot. And so what I'm going to do is literally start the phone over. Okay, and what we're going to do is hit record. Okay, it's lighting up this track, so this is going to be the track where the drums go. Everything's all set. And as soon as I hit play, whatever is going into this mixer is going to be all in one track. So I'm going to hit record, I'm going to hit play right now, and then play here. And as long as everything goes good and I don't touch shit, I wait out the duration of the track length, and then it's on there. And then I save it, and then we, go to the next step, which is recording the instruments. And then, I can explain more things as they come. So hopefully that made sense. Okay, so the next step now, after the drums are on that track, 15 and 16, which they are, we have to add the other instruments. And we're going to start off by doing the guitar. So let me go ahead and tune this sucker, make sure it's all, perfectly tuned. Okay, so I got a pretty decent sound here. I'm going to go ahead and try to do the first couple takes of this, see if I can nail it. A lot of my creative process happens in the recording process during moments of improv. I'll be playing and then I'll be like, oh, this sounds cool, blah, 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 blah. And so, like I said, the song is always completely different by the time I'm done with it than when, up to the moment I go into the studio. And basically, I now know what I want to go for because of this previous version that I put out, the original, the forgotten song I put out. So now I know what I want to go for, so it's going to help me out a lot more with the recording, and hopefully it will go a lot quicker as well. Usually I record pretty quick, but there's always, fuck-ups that happen. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do this. I'll just, try to play along with it and see what happens, and we will go from there. Oh, fuck. See, I fucked up. I went back to the other. That's what happens. Hey, what are you gonna do? Dude, see, I just made that up on the spot. That guitar choppiness wasn't in that song previously, and now it's gonna be. That sounds so cool for the verse. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and lay the rest of this guitar down, and then I'll show you guys the headphones and let you hear kind of how it sounds, you know. And that's that, man. So far, so damn good. I didn't think I was going to add anything. I thought I kind of knew what I was going for, like I just said a minute ago. But things are still happening. Things are still changing. They're morphing. They're evolving. They're evolving. They're evolving. Like evolving. Like people. Like if you took a guitar and a shaft and you put them together. Well, you'd still have a guitar, but you'd have a guitar with a shaft. How would that look? Oh, that's how it would look. We're getting off topic. So to give you an idea of how it sounds, I'm going to try to put this up to the camera and see if you guys can hear it. So the first guitar track is down, and I can now start adding second guitar parts for parts that need to be beefed up, and you know, other stuff like that. But it's pretty cool because that little rhythm that I made up during the verse just now, that down-on-that, like that stopping kind of thing, that little chug that I have going on in the verse now, that little part that I just made up, I found that it also fits perfectly later on in the ending, and I'll show you what I mean. So this is the first guitar track. And I'm also playing to a click track, so I'm in time. So that's why I'm playing to a drum beat right here. It's not actually in the song. The song doesn't actually have drums until everything comes in after the chorus. But I needed to play to something, so I'm in time perfectly up to that point as well. So I have these in here just for the meantime. You know what I should do? Should also show you the levels and stuff, how that works. So you get the idea. Let me show you that part that I'm talking about, how it like fits perfectly. So that's what I'm talking about. Little improv sometimes actually fit like it was supposed to. It's kind of weird. Music is so magical to me. So crazy how things just happen. Improving and just creating stuff, and it's crazy. All right, back to the guitar. I'm gonna go ahead and lay down some more stuff. So I'll meet you guys back in a second. But for me, it'll be a couple hours probably. So I'm gonna get all the guitars done, and then we'll go on from there. We'll do maybe the bass and the vocals, and then we'll try to get this all wrapped up. So sorry if this video is taking a long time. I knew it was going to be a big video because there's a lot that I'm covering, trying to show you guys the process. And if you guys are interested, I really will do a whole straight through broadcast or something of, you know, creating a song on the spot, doing improv or whatever, you know. We'll figure it all out, whatever you guys want to do, if you guys are interested in this stuff or not. Okay, so I added in a bunch of guitars, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. I got to do a couple adjustments. There's a couple little rough edges I got to fix up. But we're basically ready for bass. But this is what it sounds like so far. And I think the ending where it gets all like ambient and stuff. For those of you that know the first copy I put out, you know what I'm talking about. I think that sounds a lot better now, guitar-wise, from what I added in here. So check this out. So there we go. I just gotta add the bass in, and then we'll start doing the piano. Okay, so right now I don't have a bass guitar. So what I do is I go on my guitar, like little knobs here, and I turn the bass all the way up, and then afterwards I also go on the mixer and I EQ this track that this is going on right now to have higher bass as well, maybe a little bit mid and a little less treble, and it usually gives me a decent bass sound for the type of music that I'm actually doing. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do a quick run on the bass. Fucked up, man. Dude, but I had to say, I fucked up because I couldn't believe how awesome this is going. This bass line is so much better now with that verse being chopped up like that. You know how the verse is like... They have this. It just fucking fits perfectly over that. So I got a little excited there. Kind of came too early. Oops. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. Okay, so this is when I make an irreversible move. As you can see, these are all lit up, except for these two. And what I need to do is I need to clear up some space, right? So I can add more instruments and then do the vocals, and each one has to be their own thing. So I have it mixed the way I want it right now. And I have to make sure at this stage everything I have I'm happy with, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it but record in real time as it's on the bounce setting. And the bounce setting means everything that this mixer is playing, whether I'm adjusting the faders on the spot or leaving it the way it is, anything that happens during the playthrough of a bounce, it's all being recorded with the levels that are currently happening, whether you're doing them live with it or you have it set. They're all going to be put together in one track. So that means instead of having all these tracks taken up set the way I like it because it's mixed good, now I can have that same mix as long as everything is going fine as one track, instead of all these tracks being taken up. So I can throw these out all on one track and then delete all these and then start over again. And I can just do this infinite times, so I can ultimately have infinite instruments in a song or vocals or whatever, but I just have to go through the process of bouncing, wiping, bouncing, wiping, everyday toiletry kind of situations here. What do you mean bouncing? I don't get that part. Well, you haven't lived life then. All right, so let's go ahead and listen to the mix as it is, and this is gonna all be bounced down. So as long as I hear nothing wrong with it, then this should be good. So I'm gonna hit bounce. Bounce is now set. We'll throw it on 9 and 10. And I'm going to be watching to make sure that the master volume on the right here never goes past the digital 0. And I'm also going to make sure that nothing else goes over the top line either. Hopefully this mix sounds okay. And then we'll move on to the pianos and then vocals. We're almost done. Not too much more to go. Okay, so now I should be able to take away all these tracks, lower them all down, boom, 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 even the drum track, and then all we have left is one track. Ha! And then we can go over all of these and then restart the process. So just to show you guys, we know that like everything kicks in around close to a minute, so we'll go to like here should be good, and then we'll give it a quick listen as just one track will play, and we'll see if it's as good as it was when we just listened to it a second ago. Alright, hopefully you guys can see everything clearly here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a basic strings here. I'm going to do 31. And I'm going to have that just in the background. And then I'm going to go ahead and do those like little Caribbean noises I make. I'm just going to figure out what the notes are again. Okay. Dude, I just made that up on the spot. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now the piano's a little bit more interesting. That's fucking cool for the chorus. That's how it's gonna go. Oops. Okay, so I got the one piano down. I even put another piano in there, like a bass one, just low in the mix for a certain part. But I'm gonna do the chorus part now, which is I have a marimba setting on the piano. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully you guys can hear a little bit through this ear here. But do you see how it's creating? Yes, it's being created. Okay, so I'm gonna bounce everything down to one track now, which means the music, you know, with all the guitars and stuff, plus now the pianos. They're all gonna be bounced down now to one track, so I can go ahead and do vocals. So let's go ahead and give it a quick listen, see how it sounds with the piano, make sure all the levels are good, and then we can move on. And try doing some vocals. It's just another day, but everything feels wrong this time. me and you can run away and be forgotten. It's just another day, but everything feels wrong this time. Me and you should run away and be forgotten. I can't think, I can't sleep, I won't dream tonight. Me and you run away and be forgotten. I don't feel fine. I know I'm not alright. I don't feel fine this time. It's just another day, but everything feels wrong this time. Me and you should run away and be forgotten. I can't think, I can't sleep, I won't dream tonight. Me and you should run away and be forgotten, because I don't feel fine. So there's that. Okay, so to save some time, I went ahead and just did the rest of the vocals, and now I'm going to bounce them all down to one track, and hopefully this mix is a pretty good mix. We will see. We'll find out right now. So this is what the song will sound like.
I don't feel fine this time.
Okay, I really don't know what else to show you guys. Everything sounds pretty good. I think it's a lot better than the first version. You're gonna have to let me know what you think. What I'll do is I'll put the first version up right now after this, and then I'll put the finished version that we just went through right now at the end. So I'm also probably gonna post the song itself separately afterwards or later. So thank you guys all for watching. I really do appreciate it. If this was interesting to you, let me know. If you guys want to see some more of this kind of stuff, let me know. If you want me to do like improv sessions with you guys or something with this kind of music and stuff, let me know. And I will see you guys all in the next video or broadcast. If you guys want to check out my music, don't forget you can go to reverbnation.com/powerfuli. POWERFULI. Thank you guys all for jumping in. I'll see you guys in the next video or broadcast. Until next time, stay forgotten.
Another day, but everything feels wrong this time. Me and you can run away and be forgotten. I can't think, I can't sleep, I won't dream tonight. Me and you can run away and be forgotten, because I don't feel fine this time. another day, but everything feels wrong this time. Me and you can run away and be forgotten. I can't think, I can't sleep, I won't dream tonight. Me and you can run away and be forgotten, because I don't feel fine. And I know I'm not alright. I don't feel fine. This time, this time, this time, this another day, everything feels wrong this time. Me and you can run away and be forgotten. I can't think, I can't sleep, I won't